and we'll go from here. That's great. Good. Well, this is Marta. I'm Marta Nielsen from Eckerd Connects at America's Job Center in California. I'm working remotely, but offering you some community information from various community partners. And this is Heidi McCardle with Transitional Mental Health. Also, I call it t-MHA. t-MHA is usually the way they spell that out. She's the Community Resource Coordinator. And Heidi, what are some of the suggestions that t-MHA has to stay mentally healthy during this difficult time?
You know, t-MHA likes to follow some of the CDC guidelines, and we're really keeping track of, what their recommendations are. And some of you may have heard these suggestions in various articles, but you can also find them at cdc.org. Staying healthy, staying mentally well at home during this really very unique time in our history, it's super important to focus on movement, staying healthy through creating sort of time for about 60 minutes a day of any kind of movement that works for you. It doesn't have to be a 1 hour chunk. It doesn't have to be CrossFit. It can be taking a walk or Googling some free yoga classes that are abundant on the internet. Whatever works for you, movement, staying focused on eating healthy foods. I know that we're all seeking comfort right now, and so-called comfort foods are very popular, but tuning into the fact that in fact we can get that comfort from healthy foods that we have access to. Journaling. Our social media specialist just posted a really great article on our Facebook page that you'll find at Transitions Mental Health Association's Facebook page about some prompts on working through feelings that are coming up for us through journaling. Another thing I just want to mention is, as I said before, this is unprecedented. Some of us are having feelings come up that we've never really kind of explored in the past.
Yes.
We have to recognize that we're all experiencing on one level or another some form of, I want to say, grief. And so just to recognize that, I was just talking to a friend last night about the feeling of sort of massive cotton balls in my life. It just feels like things are kind of not clear anymore. Things feel a little fuzzy, and it's feelings that are coming up around sadness, grief. We don't have the same kind of freedoms that we've enjoyed our entire lives. There's a sense of unknown. We must get in touch with those feelings in order to kind of really get through this in a mentally healthy way. Staying connected with friends and family. I mean, we've all sort of started to get used to Zoom and FaceTime. Utilizing this as an important part of our healing and sort of processing.
Good.
And one more thing that's very important is
please.
sleep. Sleep is crucial right now. I've noticed that there's a trend for teenagers to, stay up until 3 in the morning and wake up at 2 in the afternoon. And I'm not going to go there here, but I think it's really important for us to get minimum 8 hours of sleep a night.
Yes. Okay, great. And you mentioned, what are the sources people should turn to for information? You said the CDC, and t-MHA has a Facebook page. Where else?
I actually really recommend you go to our Facebook page.
Okay.
We also are on Twitter and Instagram, Transitions Mental Health Association. I'm telling you, our social media specialist is super tuned into information that's critical for mental health right now. So I highly recommend our social media.
Okay.
Our website also, t-MHA.org, is a great resource also. But the CDC, also, I want to give a couple of phone numbers. The COVID-19 information line is a good resource, and that's in the 805 area code 543-2444. And also a really important phone number for you to have on hand is the peer support warm line.
Oh, nice.
So it's not a hotline. It's a number to call if you have, if you need to talk to someone. Again, it's a peer support warm line. It's 855-845-7415, and you can Google peer support warm line.
Okay, great, great. And so I think you mentioned the best way to access those services is through either the website or on Facebook and through, what were the other social media ones that you mentioned?
Yeah, Transitions Mental Health Association is on Twitter, Instagram,
okay.
and also Facebook.
Okay.
And we're really posting the most recent, very important information about mental health these days. Another really important thing that I want to share with your viewers is our SLOW hotline number. It is critical. Now, SLOW hotline is a 24/7 free resource, has always been there and continues to be, for crisis situations. If you are feeling suicidal, please call 800-783-0607. We are here for you. Again, that number is 1-800-783-0607. I also urge people, I mean, this is, expanding perhaps our conversation, but I really want to urge people to reach out who are in abusive circumstances. Please reach out to local resources.
Yes, yes, good, thank you. And Tina's phone number, Heidi, is
805-540-6500.
Great. And you can also find it on the website and all those great places.
Yeah, and we are here for you. We have telehealth. We are continuing our homeless outreach. All of the services that we provide are, of course, being, have changed. We're providing Zoom workshops and classes, and also telehealth.
Wow,
so we're still here for the community.
Good, you guys are going for it. That's good.
Yeah,
you've changed it up and are doing it, so that's great. Well, thank you for your time, Heidi. I appreciate it. And please give Transitional Mental Health Association a phone call or look on their website if you need more information.
Thank you, Marta.
Yes, we're going to sign off, and I'm going to stop recording. So.